Come to order. It's another. That's how it starts. That's the opening.
That is how it starts.
It is.
Right? It's a club. How do clubs start their meetings? I have no idea. I'm basing it off something I saw in a movie.
All right, come to order. Oh,
I'm
I
taking
love that.
minutes.
Yeah.
Like,
Do you do that when you get on the bus?
What?
We were talking about buses, or like I just imagine getting on a bus and be like, "Come to order, all right."
Well, I mean, if I'm starting a club on the bus, if I'm the main guy of a bus club,
Are you?
then no.
Oh, wow.
Not only am I a
been on a
client,
Pullman
I'm
bus.
also CEO.
And the only member. I'm strictly talking to myself. Well, all right. So it's the usuals are here. What's up, Bjorn?
what's up?
And Randy?
Hey.
Right. We have a guest in the studio. You've heard him already. It's Zak Toscani.
Hello.
Hello. See, you wave to the camera. Now you guys see him. He's this guy, handsome. Also from Cincinnati, same as me. We'll talk about it a little bit. We went to the same school. I went to King's for a little bit, way before you did. But
Yeah.
junior high.
Okay.
Some of 7th, all of 8th, all of 9th.
What year did you graduate?
96.
Okay. So when I came into King's, I was there sophomore year of high school, but there was a student teacher liaison that happened in middle school, King's Middle School.
Oh, yeah?
But that was, I think, after your time.
Yeah, what did they do? What's that job do?
What's that?
What's the
What's the liaison?
yeah?
do?
What's the liaison job?
The liaison was the teacher banging a student.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's what you
yeah.
meant.
Oh, a
okay. I thought
dangerous
you meant
liaison.
Yeah,
right. I
Okay.
thought you meant
I don't
there was
know.
just somebody. They had like a counselor to get you ready for how high school was different,
Yeah.
which would have been helpful. But
That
That's
would have
not-
been. Yeah, no.
yeah, they don't have any. They don't do any of the stuff.
Listen,
that's
the kids are going to be a
actually
lot
helpful.
bigger, all right?
I'm just now realizing the last time you guys were talking, I thought you were talking about the theme park,
What theme park?
Kings
Oh.
Island.
Oh no.
I thought you guys both went to Kings Island.
I mean,
Kings
we both.
Island was right next to
Yeah,
the
it's
high
pretty
school.
close.
Oh, is it named after it?
I mean, that's probably
Probably.
where the Kings Park came from,
Yeah.
right? Because it's in Kings Mills,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Makes
Right
a
in-
lot more sense.
a northern suburb. We've definitely both been to Kings Island.
I worked there.
Me too. What'd you do at Kings Island?
I worked at the picnic table. It was like the picnic spot between the water park and the Hanna-Barbera.
Oh yeah. That was where the
It was like where companies would
Yeah.
bring all their employees and then they would just have lunch there.
yeah the place
It was
my
like-
mom worked would have one day a year,
Yep.
Where
Fried
everybody from
chicken,
there would
mashed
go, yeah.
potatoes. Yep.
just
And
an
then I worked-
outside picnic area for corporate events.
Exactly.
Wow,
then I
so that's
worked
like
at
a
the-
split between. You kind of worked in food, but kind of like there was two spots like that for that job. That spot and then the restaurant above the front gate.
Yeah.
Where like that fine. I mean, the picnic tables isn't fine dining, but it like both of those jobs seem to fall more towards catering.
Yeah. It was definitely more of a catering job.
Wow, I worked in merchandise for a while, 4 years in the '90s, and then
In the store or on a stand, like a kiosk.
well, that would change day to day because
Oh, okay.
the stands always had a store it was attached to some shop, and almost every store had at least one of those. So when I started, yeah, I would do some inside, some outside.
Which one did you like better?
The one I liked the best for that at that level was I worked at the sports store on the International Street, the main thing at the at the beginning of the park, right at the
The
entrance.
fountains in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that started, so that was 94.
I was 5.
And the Fest House had a little stand that was part of our shop. And so I like that one.
Mm.
It was also, they ran a live Cheers. And that so they do like 5. They had somebody wrote an episode and they had actors and there was music and
Whoa.
Was
right,
it
it was
like
right
a-
after the show ended. So they just would do this like 6 times a day. And then I would just work like that little stand. I basically sold merch for that show.
Okay.
So I would do that stand because it was inside but not in the shop. So there was never anybody around.
Right.
The boss would come by once a day.
Yeah, yeah.
And by the boss, I mean, some lady who was 18.
Yeah, exactly. All
Well,
your bosses were also
yeah.
fellow teenagers.
Yeah, everybody.
Wait, so it was Cheers merch that you sold?
Yeah, it was for that show in that
Oh, did
Fest House building. It was like it was almost like a food court.
right. Because
And-
Paramount owned Kings Island at the time,
Yeah.
right? So I guess if they owned Cheers, they would have the
Yeah, all the
merchandising rights for that.
all the rides had movie tie-ins.
Yeah,
and the-
yeah. Drop Zone.
But
Face
that was
Off.
also fun.
Tape
Was
gun.
the
Tape gun? Yeah,
Tape
tape gun. I loved tape gun.
the it was all
That's the
soundtrack.
Amazon
Put these
one.
boxes together, you fuckers! It's child labor. The ride.
I'm so sorry.
Child labor, the merchandise.
Baby's first tape gun.
Right. The Cheers stuff wasn't.
Don't
wasn't
you-
made in America.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't you want to go where nobody knows your name? It's an amusement park.
They're not even allowed.
Yeah.
They're not even allowed to talk to you.
No.
They're busy working. They have a quota to meet. They
Was
got to
this-
get those hemlines.
Did they have to stay in character when they're walking around the park? Like, Sam, like,
Oh, as if they were.
Yeah,
As
yeah.
if they were in the suits. That'd
yeah,
be so
exactly,
funny.
right?
Was this live Cheers thing like? Was it a bar like a stage, and then there were seats to watch it, or you were?
Yeah,
just...
yeah. No, it was. I guess it would be closer to like a low end dinner theater.
Okay.
Like there was a stage, a full set, the full bar. Like it looked pretty close
Okay.
for a thing that was in an amusement park.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah, yeah.
Right.
Like
Like it was the facade of a cool theater or something.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And, they would come out and all the main characters had roles and songs, and it was
You were there. Were you there when they filmed Full House? They filmed one of those big shows at Kings Island.
no, that was unless there was another one, it was the Brady Bunch. Like they were like he lost the like that episode where he loses the plans, like his dad's
find it.
plans or whatever. They were riding the racer.
Right.
That's the one that one goes forward, the other goes backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They both go forwards now, which
Really?
is a bummer. Yeah,
And the
They
beast
switched out a
doesn't
long
loop
time ago.
anymore.
Listen,
the beast never looped.
Beast
that's when we
2.
truly
Sorry.
became a progressive
Son of
society.
Beast. I'm close.
No, I don't think none of the beasts ever did because they were
A loop?
wooden.
Yeah, no, it was a steel. I swear to God, at one point it had a loop.
What?
Well, I mean,
Son of Beast.
I don't really want to argue with you
No, the
about
Son
it,
of
but
Beast did.
the
That was
Son
the
of Beast
first-
was the kids one.
No. The Beast was the original. Son of Beast was the one where they were like, it's going to be the first wooden roller coaster with a upside down loop, and it only lasted maybe 7 years because
Yeah.
it started to deteriorate.
Yeah,
to the
because you
point-
can't do a
Right,
can't do
right.
a wooden
They're
loop.
like,
You
shit. I guess
can now. There's several coasters with wood coasters with loops in them now.
Why would you make a wooden coaster now?
They're fun.
It's
Is it?
because you want your
What's
body
the
to hurt and
difference?
it's too loud.
yeah.
They're fun. As someone who fucking loves roller coasters, wood coasters are the shit.
Although
They're
I will
awesome.
say the metal one, if you go to like a 70s metal one, they were almost just as rickety
Oh
as a
yeah,
wood one.
for
Like,
sure.
What was
For
it?
sure.
Vertigo?
Vortex.
Vortex. That one didn't get a Paramount name.
No, that one was around.
The Cobra.
That one was way too old, right?
Yeah,
King Cobra
yeah.
got
That was a
I
standing
think King
up
Cobra
one.
only made it a year. Like I think King Cobra was gone before I stopped working there.
It was there when I was there. That would have been 2000.
It's pretty.
2002.
Yeah, but it's been
It's
gone for a while
old.
now. It's
Yeah.
It was quite. That was the one that jumped the track. At one point.
On purpose?
No.
Okay.
Because
I was gonna say that's
I assume because it had a lot of that.
Little bunny hills.
Yeah.
okay.
It right a long time ago. Like there was. Right. So the first time I went there, the Vortex was the first coaster I rode that went upside down,
Mm-hmm.
and then Flight Commander was second. And then, as far as I can remember, I'm sure it's condensed in my memory, but as far as I can remember, the day after I did that was when that lady fell off the Flight Commander, and And then somehow 2 other people died that same day. 3 people died in that park on the same day.
That's wild.
Right? So that lady fell out of this coaster. She wriggled out of the restraint, and her blood alcohol level was like 0.28.
Oh, she was hammed.
I mean, not even. This is beyond drunk.
Yeah.
Blood, like if that means
0.28 is
30%
like
of your
your-
blood is alcohol.
How'd
now.
you even get into the ride?
You are
Why did they
so
let
blacked
you?
out.
How did you wait in line? How did
Yeah,
you do
yeah.
any of this
Yeah.
Yeah.
stuff? And then the other 2 were,
Excuse me.
let's say, not funny at all. Like that one, the Flight
Right,
Commander
right,
one's not
right.
funny, but
It's also like
it's also
When they're
you
drunk,
did
yeah,
it.
it's
You-
like, okay, there's some user error in that.
But the other 2 were a guy fell into a pond over in like near the Fest House area, but like a little further over. There it was the outside beer garden thing.
Right.
Fell into that pond, and then his friend and a security guard dove in, and those 2 guys died because there was like a short in the lights, so the
damn.
water was electrified.
Oh my
Holy
god.
But the guy that fell in didn't die.
He was acclimated.
Yeah. Somehow he survived. I don't know if
His blood alcohol level kept him alive.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe the other people like bumped
yeah.
lights.
The lights.
We
Like it must be something like that. Otherwise, they
Right.
would all be dead. But
we
and then that article, like reading about it, was when the bat, because the bat was gone before I ever went there. But someone died on that in the 70s, and then that also had the King Cobra jump the tracks.
Yeah. We had the summer I worked there was someone who came on to Vortex with a neck brace on.
Oh no!
And the person running the ride was like, probably, a 14-year-old
child.
child was like, "Hey, I don't think you should do that." And they're like, "I know what I can do." And then when the train arrived back at the station, that person was no longer with us.
He died on the
What?
fucking ride.
Had
Oh
a
my god!
rode it with a broken neck
Oh my god.
and just thought he'd be fine.
I almost didn't have a brother from a roller coaster.
Really?
Thing. Yeah. Back in Massachusetts, and I rode this roller coaster afterwards because I wanted to show my brother that I'm better than
It
him.
almost ripped his dad's dick off. It's a long tail for
Yeah,
way to
yeah,
ever
yeah.
ride.
Tail.
It's where his
Short,
parents
long
met.
tail.
It's
It's a sweet story.
what you
His
call a
parents
fork in
met
the
on this
road.
roller coaster.
And my brother already existed.
yeah, My dad almost threw him into in front of a coaster.
They were going down the first drop of a coaster, and my brother was too small. And how the story goes is he got like 3 feet out of his seat, and my dad grabbed him and yanked him back down,
my
and then held him for the
God.
rest of the ride.
Oh my god!
And then I went back as a teenager and was like, I'm going to show him that I'm better. Great roller coaster.
What was it?
Fuck, it might not be there anymore. I think it's called the Thunderbolt
Oh,
or the Riverside Express or something like that.
those have quite different vibes.
Riverside Express, surprisingly, bigger and better.
Really?
Yeah.
It sounds like a
Sounds like
tram.
a tram.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
yeah.
I don't think that's what it was. Now I'm
Do you
gonna
remember when
find
they
it
had
'cause I
the
need to.
safari, the wildlife safari?
No.
That must have just been in the 90s. Like,
Yeah.
But there was like a section of the park with a tram, and there was animals.
Whoa.
Like there shouldn't have been. That's bad. I'm glad
Yeah.
they got rid of it in time for.
In the 90s, we were more of a beach. We'd go to the beach.
Oh yeah, that was cheaper.
Yeah. The beach water park, to be fair.
Oh, okay. I was like, in Ohio?
Which it was which beach? It was the water
Which
park.
coast?
It was pre Kings Island having a water park, right?
Now, I mean, the beach opened before Kings Island had a water park.
Right,
Yeah.
right. So that was kind of the place to go, especially in the summers. But then to look at it now, you're like, it was just right off of the highway. So you'd be like on top
Just
of the,
Look
like
at
being like, oh, what a tropical location we're at. And just like, plus it was also where the 18-year-old clubs would be when I became like, whatever, a junior or senior in high school. That was like they still wouldn't serve liquor, but they'd have like after hours at the beach.
Oh yeah, yeah.
What a weird scene that is.
I went to
an 18 plus club. You're like, this is so weird.
they would have like all night or whatever events for like youth groups and stuff. I've done that before.
Oh. Wait, so you could get baptized in like Riptide Rush or whatever?
I
Like,
guess you could, yeah.
that'd be pretty awesome.
Or one of those. Did it have the big bucket?
We
thing?
had, I don't know. Well, the big one was called the Cliff, and that was like the most straight, like highest, just felt like a straight down drop where you would get a little
Wedgie
air.
at the
Yeah,
bottom.
dude.
Your back would come off of the off of it for like maybe a second or second and a half or something.
Right, it's like a mildly controlled fall.
Yeah. But then the worst part was
from
when
the
it
10-story building.
when it leveled out, there was a bridge, like a wood bridge, right over. That was like, why did you build that?
Yeah.
That just looks like you get decapitated instantly.
It's like, don't sit up. Here's why.
Exactly.
there's blades.
Too many people sitting up and coming out of the thing or whatever.
Like, put a bridge over it.
It should just be a net. Like that'd be fun.
Right? Yeah.
Like a soft net.
Give you a Velcro
No, hard net.
patch,
Hard net.
so you just get stuck.
No,
up there.
like when you fall off a trapeze thing.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
They just shoot you into this thing and it's a soft landing. It's all
I want a
like those
diamond
those
encrusted
things
net.
that in gymnastics
Yeah.
gymnasium with the foam squares that you jump in. Just
Oh
something
man,
like that.
if we would have had trampoline parks when I was a kid,
Yeah, I
a
would.
lot of broken bones.
Yeah, a lot of broken
You
necks.
could have broken more.
That would have been
bones.
a big population control thing.
Oh man, I know.
We just had ball pits.
Yeah, dirty
Germ-
ball
germ
pits.
pits.
Germ pits.
Get in the pit and try to love somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why we never figured out how to clean those up.
Probably because there's a lot of them.
Hose down the ball pit.
Yeah,
That's your
exactly.
job.
You're gonna just dump 5 gallons of hand sanitizer in there and hope for the best.
Swim around in
Probably,
it.
yeah. Or you just lube up your kid.
Yeah.
Send him in there.
Nah, it's got to be.
McDonald's play
sunscreen.
place now with more lube.
It should be. You take the ball pit and then underneath it's like a net,
Oh,
like a
you-
trap. Like
yeah.
you cover it, and
Oh,
then that way you fill it up,
yeah.
and everybody plays, and then every night you can just like
Cycle
pull the
'em.
corners, lift up a bag with all the balls,
Like a
clean those,
duvet.
and clean the pit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which that's one of those things. If you had a big enough, like a dishwashing machine, like in a restaurant, you just run them through that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I went to do you guys remember Discovery Zone? Was that a thing that anywhere else but California? Okay. I went there for my birthday once, and it was the last time I ever went because about 30 minutes in, you just real weird smell started coming through, and then kids were like, "Someone pooped in the thing," and inside the tubes that you crawl through, just
Oh no.
fucking
no.
yeah.
Oh.
Kids-
I have a similar memory
Yeah.
of that place.
yeah, just kids shitting.
It's hard to
Be funny.
block that
Bjorn
one
was-
out.
Yeah.
Bjorn's
It
like,
was me. It was
yeah. I actually remember shitting in a
I was gonna
Discovery
say,
Zone.
I blocked it out pretty
In
effectively.
California. I didn't have a problem with it because I left.
The store pilot somehow they're like, well, we're not actually at fault because we didn't say what you're going to discover.
Right, we held up our end.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
discovered something in this zone.
Your son has discovered pain. Okay.
Right, those didn't exist when I would have been the right age.
No.
I
did
mean,
that
you had Chuck
after-
E. Cheese, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, it was essentially the same thing, just no stage show
But didn't
or pizza.
It's like
Maybe I'm thinking
extensive
differently.
ball pits, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't Discovery Zone? Didn't they also have like dirt you could dig through to be like, look, find the dinosaur bones or whatever?
There were some that were more expanded like that, but for the most part, the little brick and mortar ones were just a like the tubes and ball pits.
Yeah. Okay.
And maybe an arcade game.
Maybe I'm thinking of. Did Discovery Channel, like the TV show, did they have mall stores for a while, or am I thinking of Nat Geo?
there's
They had a merch store.
right there's both of those things. Nat Geo is
Okay.
what's around now, but
Yeah.
yeah, both of those existed, and that was
Okay.
like a kit you could buy.
Yeah.
Also, there was a place. There's only one of these, so there's no way you're thinking of this. But in California, there was the Taco Bell Cube, and that was like a giant science center that had the ball pit and stuff. But then they also had shit like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
We had OMSI. Did you ever go to OMSI in Columbus?
Oh, you're thinking of
Kosai. Kosai. Yeah.
Right, Amzi's here.
Amzi's
yeah.
here.
Oregon is in Amzi.
I was super confused. I was like, isn't the O in Omsi Oregon?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Kosai.
Maybe I got that wrong. Maybe it's something else. Organic.
Well, there's an
It's the
Oregon
same.
district in Dayton,
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, I said yep. I didn't know that.
I mean, you probably do. You would know about it, but the reason why is pretty
Dark.
bad.
Oh, okay.
Or you could just tell the Dave Chappelle block party for his birthday several years ago, where he had he threw a big concert for whatever.
Oh,
like
yeah.
Stevie Wonder and Chance the Rapper.
Yeah, I
and
remember that.
That was in the Oregon district,
Got it.
Talib Kweli.
right? And that was because of a shooting,
Oh, okay.
Ah.
I only knew it
in the
as like
Oregon
the
district.
cool place in Dayton
right? It was
for a while. That was like where all the record stores were. That was like
It's like
where
the
that
arts
right
district.
one
movie
Gem City
theater.
Records,
Yeah, Gem City
right?
Records.
The Neon Theater is
Neon. Yeah.
at like one end of the block, like just under that overpass.
Yeah.
Where the train would always fuck up the shows at Wiley's. Right, and then there, the one record store, Gem City Records, a couple of bars, a metal bar. Yeah, Oregon District. That
Yeah,
was pretty
yeah.
dope.
I have a Cincinnati question for you.
Okay.
I've heard Cincinnati referred to as Cincy. Now, is that something that locals refer to, or is it something that everyone else does, similar to like Orange County being the OC, but no one there actually does?
I say Cincy. I don't know how
I
much
don't.
they say it.
I say Cincinnati I'll say Cincy if I'm texting
Okay.
somebody who is in or from Cincinnati.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't say it to outliers because that's not what I call it. You know?
Okay.
It's like Philly. Like
Yeah.
people from Philadelphia don't call it Philly.
Okay.
And people from San Francisco don't
Don't
Used to
call
say
it
the
call it
Natty.
Frisco, right? Like that. The fact that those other towns had like pride like that, and the people in Cincinnati would be like, "Oh, it's the nasty Natty." I get like annoyed
Oh,
by
okay.
that. Like,
Yeah.
fuck you, move then.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't. Nobody there really cares.
Okay.
Which one did the balloon thing?
I think that was Cleveland, wasn't
Yeah,
Was
it?
that
I think
Cleveland?
that was Cleveland.
Okay.
I mean, I don't even know what you're talking about.
There was a big stunt that was done where they released.
They're trying to do like the Guinness Book of World
Yeah,
Records,
it was like
right?
most balloons released at one time, and it was like 100 million balloons that they released,
And it
and
caused all
was
kinds of
it's known as like one of the biggest man-made ecological disasters in history. Because then the air was filled with them, and once they deflated, there were just 100 million balloons in the streets, and the water. It was like fucking gnarly.
Probably hit
Messed
power
up.
lines.
Yeah,
and
like
shit.
Yeah,
planes
yeah.
got screwed up. Like, because it was just this. There's
Wow.
footage of it. It's pretty crazy.
It like the
It's
first
cool.
30 seconds, you're like, this is dope.
Yeah.
And then
I guess
30
the-
seconds later, you hear the broadcasters go, "Oh no!"
Yeah, it's like all
This
over
is-
the buildings.
that was probably
and,
like, the
oops.
river's clean.
Yeah.
Release the balloons.
Release the balloons.
Ah, shit. It's like a Simpsons episode.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, here it is. It was 1.5 million balloons, and it resulted in disaster when a cold front pushed the balloons
That's what
down.
it was. That's what
So
it was.
then it wasn't just that they would deflate, like they got pushed down and like fucked up traffic. And,
yeah.
Yeah,
Caused car
on the
accidents
freeway.
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah, that's insane.
How
Like
terrifying
fucking
would that be?
Cleveland,
just like
though, right?
the blob
Cleveland,
of
Right,
balloons.
My
You're like,
dad-
what do I do?
We lost my dad last year. Like, oh my God, what, do you have cancer? Was it a sickness? Do you see coming? It's a fucking balloon.
Guinness World Record.
Balloon got sucked into a
Every
plane
time
engine.
they go to a birthday party, they're like, no!
And this
Just
is
popping them.
this is after. So 86 was after the episode of WKRP in Cincinnati when they, in that episode, the radio station did a stunt for Thanksgiving where they released like they threw a bunch of turkeys out of like a helicopter because they didn't know they couldn't fly.
You think they would test it once off of like a second story balcony?
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't real, but
Oh, okay.
It's a sitcom from the
it was
70s,
very.
right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's a very funny episode.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like a
I believe
classic.
it.
That's really funny.
That's where
They're just horrified as 100 turkeys just
Plummet.
crash to the ground.
Plummeting to the ground.
does feel like something that would happen in Cincinnati. We're like, oh shit, I guess we didn't know that they didn't fly.
This is all back before right? Like, does this happen? If it never happened before, there's no way it happens once you can Google stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
The minute you can Google, is releasing 1.5 million balloons into the air at the same time a good idea? You don't do it.
Right.
But when you yourself are the one like gaming it out, be like, that's probably fine.
Google's like, well, is there a cold front coming?
Right? Google
matters
says
a lot.
not today.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
like that it didn't cross their mind even once of like, once this gets high enough, they're gonna pop, and then that rubber is gonna fall to the ground.
Right.
I mean, people still shoot their guns into the air when the Dodgers win the World Series or whatever. So those go somewhere too.
yeah, I know. I
Sure.
always
Nobody
thought
ever thinks
that.
about the part where it comes back down.
Yeah.
And like, has anyone died from that?
Oh,
A
I'm
bullet
sure.
coming back down.
I mean, they die from ricochets, not often, but that's a
Right,
fairly
right.
common kind of thing.
Right? I mean,
So,
it can't be zero.
it can't
Do
be
Rick-
zero.
Do ricochet? This is. I'm
There's
not
a,
a gun person.
there's a
so I
Bosch
don't know.
book where
Do
the
ricochet-
mystery is about a guy that got killed by somebody on accident shooting off a gun on New Year's Eve or whatever.
Yeah. Or like the opening of what is that PTA movie where the guy commits suicide by jumping out the window, and as he's jumping past the window, there's a shooting in the apartment, and
Oh.
it hits him on the way down.
Well, what movie is this?
Apparently, Paul Thomas Anderson. movie.
Magnolia.
No.
the beginning of
Oh,
Magnolia.
damn. All right.
Oh yeah.
Wow, it's been a while since I've seen Magnolia, I guess.
Yeah.
Couldn't figure out how that fit into The Master. The one right, that's the one I've seen the least.
Oh, really? That's one of the ones I've seen the most, probably.
Yeah, I don't like things about church.
We makes sense. I went and saw that movie in theaters with Shane Torres at Lloyd Center, and we went to Whole Foods before, and we were like, because neither of us had eaten lunch, we were like, oh, let's just buy a bunch of sandwiches at Whole Foods and just bring them in the movie theater. And then it's like midday, no one's really going to see movies.
Mhm.
There isn't a crowd, and we walk in and we have our tickets, and then the usher's like, hey, can I look in your bag? And I can see Shane was like preemptively getting like nervous about how this was going to go. So he unzipped the bag, and it's like 2 fucking full sandwiches, like a salad tub, a bunch of drinks. And he just looks, and Shane goes, "These are my groceries." And the usher was like, "Chill out, man. I'm just looking if you had a camera."
These
That's
are my
great.
groceries.
Like, who buys groceries and then it's like, you know what?
Was the
I go
salad
see a
for you?
movie. I think we were splitting the salad, both
Right.
having a where they made those like baguette sandwiches pretty.
I worked that out incorrectly. Just knowing you both, I assumed you got the salad and Shane got
No,
two
no,
sandwiches.
no.
You said it wrong though. These are my groceries.
These are my groceries. My fucking groceries.
Right? That's why you can't take a bag. The bag is the giveaway. That's why you gotta
was
have
in
a
his
big
backpack.
jacket. You gotta have a big jacket.
Yeah.
Nobody looks in the pockets.
Yeah, you hide them like you're selling watches.
Also, I don't know where the fear comes from anymore that they're gonna pull out snacks out of your bag. I've never seen that. I've never been at a movie theater with like, throw out the Reese's Pieces before you come in here.
Yeah,
I think they're all just kind of like, hey, we know
nowadays
what's
they
going
don't give a
on.
shit.
Yeah.
Because they are not paid enough and they are all 19.
Right.
You know?
Plus,
Yeah,
that's
I
the
mean, I've
other
seen
side.
it.
We're all like in our late 30s or 40s, so it's like, you're gonna tell me to throw something away? I don't think so.
Yeah. Plus, they're not going to, no one's searching anymore.
Right.
There's no point.
True.
was the last time?
I thought you guys were still. I checked out for a second.
Oh, it's okay.
I've
Yeah,
seen
we
it
were just
happen in
saying
the
they don't-
'90s.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's the only thing they make money on, so they probably should.
The popcorn?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they don't make money on the tickets.
No, I'm
like-
saying like, but no one ever sneaks in popcorn. They're getting it on popcorn and drinks.
Right, but
Let me get my candy.
right, if you sneak in, that's why. Like, I don't know what I'm trying to say because I'll still sneak stuff in sometimes. But
I haven't snuck something into a movie theater in so long.
Really?
It's been like,
That's part of the joy.
I don't think I have since my mom was sneaking things in when I was very young.
You know,
I'll buy a soda at the theater because that's the highest profit margin.
Yeah.
one for you, one for me.
Yeah.
Much like George Clooney, this is how I operate.
I mean, you kind of it's part of the deal of having movie
Yeah.
theaters is.
Well, now that
It's how they fucked up TV by giving us ways without commercials, and like, I would have been if you never got rid of did the thing without commercials.
Yeah.
If instead you would just the ones that tell you how long the break is. That's all I ever needed.
Yeah.
As soon as you go, oh, this we're on break. It's 2.5 minutes. Perfect. I don't mind the break if you tell me that, and then just take them out of movies.
Right.
Or something that I think Amazon was doing for a little while, they don't do it anymore, is front load all the commercials.
Yeah.
Like 5 to 7 minutes up top and then completely uninterrupted.
Yeah. Sometimes Peacock does that too.
That is the best way for me
Yeah.
to have ads in something.
Well, that way you can like
You just
most
walk
of
away.
the time now the way people watch movies is like you turn it on and then you're like, oh shit, I get my snacks. Let me get
Right.
So it's like if there's 7-minute buffer time, you're like, oh, I can go smoke a joint, come back.
Yeah.
It'll just be starting.
Play Dirty does that. If you have the Amazon that has ads, they front load the.
Oh, I love
It's like
that.
3 minutes of commercials and then the whole movie no commercial.
It's great.
The worst was
That's totally fine.
the
Fine with
worst
me.
version was fucking IMDb TV. Did you
Oh,
ever
yeah.
watch anything over that?
No.
Because they put commercial breaks in, but they don't adhere to where, like, if you're watching Mad Men
Oh yeah, it's a
and
nightmare.
there'd be the normal commercial break,
Uh-huh.
they would just put
Just
it in the middle of
random.
a scene.
Oh, shit.
So when they would start again, it'd be like the last 2 seconds of a scene where like, you have a good day. And then
and then the screen goes black like it went to it. Like that's where the commercial
Right.
break was.
right.
Like, they tell you where it is. This show was made
For
For
commercials.
commercials.
Yeah. And it's like, I don't know what, if they were using some kind of computer generated thing to just be like, because I think it wasn't the same for everybody. If me and you watch separately on our phones the same episode on IMDb TV, the commercial breaks would be in wildly different things. The commercials, what we'd be seeing are wildly different because it'd be pulling our data. Don't get me started.
I think currently the worst is probably YouTube ads.
Yeah.
Because they are so random, they are so loud, and they
Yes.
are always fucking Liberty Insurance.
Yeah.
That fucking emu. I'm
never
going
been
to
funny.
find it
And it's
kill
like
it.
doing callbacks now. It's
Yeah.
like, no. It was never funny.
Right.
Yeah. We never liked this one.
We never laughed it at the beginning. Why are
Yeah.
you calling it back 17 times?
Right. And then it's like
we're-
5 callbacks in the same fucking commercial to a joke that was 15 seconds earlier.
Which no one ever calls their company Leeboo.
Right.
No one's ever like, oh, don't worry, honey, we're covered by Leeboo. You'd say Liberty Insurance, whatever the fuck.
I think that's where my mom worked.
Really?
Eventually,
It's rare with-
she worked at the same place, but it got bought a couple times.
Was
And
she
then
the-
the last company that owned it before she retired was Liberty. Way before these commercials.
Right. She got in early.
Yeah, it does. Commercials just give us the information. Stop
Right.
it.
Someone had a great point. It might have been Yodoye. Do you know him?
Yeah.
It's a New York comic. And it might have been on Subway Takes, but he was just like, everything kind of went downhill when they started to make commercials funny.
Yeah.
Like, commercials shouldn't be funny. Just tell us what you're selling us and get out.
Which means it started going downhill with the Super Bowl.
Right.
Because that's really
Yeah.
that's when it happened.
Yeah. I mean, you're kind of just like, I don't. Also, there's commercials where you're like, what is this selling me? Until the last 5 seconds where you're like, this could be life insurance. This could be like a car. This could be
Yeah.
like
A drug.
clothing company. Yeah, exactly.
You know who fucking parodied that concept perfectly was Rick and Morty. In their first interdimensional cable, they had one called Turbulent Juice. And it's just a tube of stuff, and they're showing it like squirting out and covering stuff and magically cleaning it, and then also like hitting a fat guy and making him ripped. And at the end, they're like, "We got to get some turbulent juice." And they're like, "What does it do?" They're like,
Anything.
Everything.
Everything.
Yeah, it's fucking. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All those infomercials where it was like, you know what? You need to change your life? A fucking new microwave. Your life, oh my God, it's going to change with this new microwave. You're going to have so much free time, you won't know what to do with.
You can just bake a potato in one button.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how they pitch microwaves
right.
Yeah,
when
Yeah.
they first came out. And the
To be
microwave
fair,
in general, yes, all
was-
of that is true
yeah.
for a microwave.
Right.
But you're not making a There's no better one now.
Yeah,
like
they all defrost chicken.
Yeah,
Right.
they're
all
just-
of them.
Well, I mean,
they're smaller, lighter.
also
weight.
selling the idea of free time as if it like accumulates, and you're like, I got an extra day this week
Yeah.
with all the free time. I
Yeah, free
saved."
time is a commodity now.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Kind of is. They've
I have too much free time.
well, that's because we built our lives this way.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's a weird life to. Now that I'm on the path, I'm kind of like, oh right, most people can't relate to this.
Mhm.
So people will be like, man, I wish there was more time in the day. I'm like, I have. Someone take some of this time away.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know what to do anymore. I keep getting stoned and watching movies. And time just keeps coming.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Speaking of watching movies,
Right? Well, I think I definitely got stoned to watch this movie. It's The
Yeah.
Last Starfighter. That's what we're doing today.
Yeah.
1984.
Yeah.
July 13th, 1984. All right, I'm going to.
Good year for movies, huh?
Yeah. Very good year for movies.
Right, wait till you hear this top 10 list from the week it came out.
Okay.
It's a solid list. Right, we've been going for a while, so we'll get to.
We're going for almost 40 minutes.
Yeah. So we all definitely watched other things, but no time. We'll get to The Last Starfighter right now.
Oh no,
Yeah.
but I had free time. Can I cash some in?
All right, so here's the top 10 list that week. How the fuck? All right, here we go. July 13th, 1984. Number 1. First of all, Last Starfighter debuted at number 3. Respectable number 3.
Yeah.
The top 2 movies that week were in their 6th week of release.
Holy shit.
Still riding 1 and 2. And you'll see why. Number 1, Ghostbusters.
Yep.
And number
Yep.
2, Gremlins.
Yep.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Right, so number 3, Starfighter. Number 4, The Karate Kid. Number 5, this movie also debuted that week. And I saw it in the theater, so I might have seen it right around this time. The Muppets Take Manhattan.
Oh, yep.
Good one.
Then Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. Bachelor Party. Cannonball Run 2. Conan the Destroyer. Star Trek 3 is number 10.
Damn, that is a fucking list.
Right?
That's a solid list.
Yeah.
That's just
All
one
those
week,
movies out at the same time.
right?
In 84, right? And it's, Beverly Hills Cop isn't even out yet.
So did you say that Ghostbusters and Gremlins, they came out the same weekend?
Right? They're both out. They've both been out for 6 weeks.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
That those two came out the same
Yeah,
day.
right?
That's crazy.
Right? Streets of Fire, not even on the list anymore. And it came out a week before Ghostbusters. Wow. Or maybe a month before Ghostbusters. Either way, it was right
Still.
around Ghostbusters.
That's crazy, dude.
Solid list.
Did Roger Ebert say anything about it?
Roger Ebert gave The Last Starfighter 2.5 stars.
Okay.
The IMDb score is 6.7. And Rotten Tomatoes, critics gave it 76%, audience gave it 70%.
Sure.
Right, those all seem pretty accurate. I don't know. Right, so Lance Guest is the star. I don't know.
He was in Halloween 2.
Right.
Okay.
He was the worked at the hospital, was the love interest for Jamie Lee Curtis.
Sure.
Okay.
Oh. See,
So
I don't
there's-
remember Halloween 2. I've seen the Halloween 1 I've seen a lot. Halloween 2 I've seen a little bit.
Halloween 2 is an excellent
really
sequel.
good.
I've seen it. I
Yeah,
just
yeah.
haven't seen it as much or as recently. Lance Guest was on one episode of the X-Files. That's the only other thing I've seen him on. And then I guess Robert Conrad's in it as the guy that plays Centauri.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that was
Or
awesome.
Robert Preston is
Robert
his name. Robert
Preston,
Conrad's
yeah.
different. And I don't know any of the other people in this movie.
Well, the guy who plays Grieg is David O'Hallahan or something, but he was in Halloween 3. He was
Dan
in
O'Hurley.
He was in RoboCop.
Mm-hmm.
Well, in fairness to what I just said, there's no way I would recognize that guy in anything.
Right.
I would have if you're like, you've seen him in something, my first guess would be, oh, he must have been one of the bounty hunters in Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah.
Like he has
I think
I mean, there was cool aliens in this movie. This movie looked cool as
Yeah,
shit.
it really did.
some of the computer stuff, the graphics, the CGI. This movie has the first fully CGI scene in a movie, and it's not hard to tell which one it is.
Well, I was like, I asked Randy this, and I don't know if you know this, but I wonder if they did the graphics first and then made the physical car to match it, or which way they went about it.
Oh, I have no idea.
That's a good question.
That is a good question.
Because it's probably the reason they put a license plate on it, right? Was that it looks a little bit more identifiable in the CGI scenes.
Yeah.
Right, I think they have to, they probably based it on it, because it's based on a DeLorean.
It sure
hatchback
looks like it was.
DeLorean.
Like, that's the only information about that vehicle I could find, was that it was based on a DeLorean.
Mm-hmm.
So they must have built the car and then drew it.
Which I have to wonder what the overlap is on production design between that and Back to the Future. Because Back to the Future is a year later, so they are being made very close to one another, if not
pretty
overlapping.
similar around time, yeah.
Right. I could see it wouldn't surprise me that independently needing a thing that seemed futuristic.
Yeah.
You would just end up with
like
a
a
DeLorean.
Gullwing.
Right. That's the bet. That was the only
Stainless
thing in
steel.
'84 that worked like that.
Yeah.
So at least there's not a lot more DeLorean movies. Just those two.
I think once Back to the Future hit the stride that it did, everybody was like, "What we can't."
I mean, it
use
kind of
this.
good luck for Back to the Future, because if the Last Starfighter was a huge hit like Back to the Future, then it would have
been buried.
It would have just made it seem kind
But
of.
Last Starfighter,
stupid.
that was a 4-door car. DeLorean's a 2-door car. So there was some differences.
Would you drive it?
Oh yeah, big time.
100%.
Goes 303 on the road.
Yeah.
with amazing control.
Yeah,
whether
for sure.
where you're going needs roads
Or
or
does
doesn't need roads, we're fine.
Right. What if you said that?
That'd be great. But I loved the character of Centauri,
I
like
did too.
the kind of snake oil salesman. Doesn't really seem to be concerned with what the war is or who's going to win or lose. He's just like, let me just get my stuff.
Right. There's just enough references to some sort of he's getting money.
Yeah.
For this. All right. Let's do the. All right. Before we go, I forgot this part. Do you have a recap?
I can come up with one after
one?
Bjorn does, if he already has one.
I got one. A girl living in a remote trailer park finds out her boyfriend is an alien robot replica.
Right.
Young man finds out the hard way what abduction actually is.
Right. This movie, he beats a game, but the game is a test.
And gets kidnapped.
Yeah.
It's
In a good way.
yeah, in a good way. He's proven he has the skills to be a starfighter, and it is fun that he wasn't supposed to put it on Earth.
Yeah.
It's too the anytime there's a future thing, because the guy like Grieg, is that his name?
Mhm.
Yeah.
The way he goes, oh, we don't deal with Earth, we don't deal with
you
any
guys aren't
society
even,
until they mature.
Yeah.
It reminded me of in Star Trek, I think. It's like when Earth discovered interdimensional travel or whatever, there's like a date. And then everyone's like, okay, you can be a part of our shit.
Right.
now.
Right.
Which tends to be a theme in anything that involves like other worlds, is like, oh, Earth has to get there.
Yeah.
And
They
then
have to invent the warp drive, I think.
they have to invent the warp drive, or they have to end wars, or like see a specific planet in their solar system, like whatever it may be.
Well, there was like that line in the movie, right, where he's like, "Oh yeah, we don't even fight galaxy wars. We're too busy fighting ourselves," or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was a good. I mean, just the conceit of the video game being the sword in the stone is like such a fucking awesome.
Yeah, because he
conceit.
does mention that the snake oil guy.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
monorail. He mentions that the video game was what they made for Earth.
Right,
It was
right.
called the Excalibur test on all the other planets.
Mm-hmm.
And then he runs away, and everybody dies, and now he is the last starfighter. He's just a starfighter. He's not. He doesn't even want to be.
Yeah. That was another part that I liked about the movie, was that not a lot of movies would have him go like, I don't want to do this, I'm going back.
Yeah.
and then go back, and then having the whole bounty hunter thing force him to have to go back.
Yeah, and it's not even a matter of like he goes back, feels bad, and then decides he wants to do it. He goes back, and then they tell him like, yeah, okay, I mean, you can stay here, but the rest of your life will be fighting off this dude on Earth with weapons that you can't, like,
replicate.
Nothing. You can't, like, they're going to be way more advanced. There's going to be so many of them that are going to come kill you. So do it or don't, but that's your life.
Right.
And then now he's just in charge of the Air Force.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
He's
he is
the only
Air
one left.
Force.
Yeah. They want him to rebuild the center.
Yeah, I know.
Training people.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if we're
Now we're
jumping all over
matter.
the place. Okay, but like I did find at the end of the movie when he, everything's victorious and like the old guy who's running things is just like, you have to stay. You have to. I'm like, dude, he just saved your fucking society on day one.
Yeah.
Give him a rest. You're just immediately like, no, you can't go back. You got to stay here. You got to do this. We got to fix this thing. And it was like,
Right, he hasn't
It's
even
a
been up
lot
there
on
long
this
enough to
guy.
know if they got food he can eat.
right.
Right. Well, on top of that, it's like you built an army prior to this guy showing up in your society. Do that again and let this dude go back home.
Yeah.
Like, I know the whole conceit is he wants to move out of his trailer park and live a life in a big city with his girlfriend. Also, they're 17. They're not going to stay together.
True.
But you don't need him to rebuild anything. He's a child from a
Right.
planet that you already said has no business being in your federation.
Right.
Yeah, you did all this.
Yeah.
Just do it again.
He
Yeah.
wants to go to Paris.
Right.
That's where he wants to go.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to go to fucking Alpha Centauri 5.
Yeah, he just needs to go to fucking Oakland or whatever.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
He
He's
just
like,
tried
"Oh,
any city.
I was kind of looking for like more human people.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know where I lie here.
Right, he got bored of hanging out with Jack Blake.
Yeah.
So he left the planet entirely. I'm a little surprised there's not more of these.
Yeah.
It definitely had
Like sequels?
Yeah,
Or, yeah,
there should
yeah.
be.
Why? It felt like in reading it last night, because Randy brought up after we watched it, like, oh, that's a movie I would love to reboot or like kind of reconfigure.
I would love to properly remake that movie.
And I
Yeah.
guess Edgar Wright for a while was trying to buy the rights
Really?
to do something with it, and it just never
He'd
came
be
to fruition.
he'd be
Yeah.
so good to redo this
Yeah.
movie.
They did it with the Future Man, though, right? It's a similar plot. You were
It's the
saying,
same premise.
same premise.
Okay.
Guy
Man
beat a
was-
game.
It's
It
the
was
guy.
a Hulu show.
Okay.
It's pretty good.
Okay.
It's got the guy from Catching Fire, whatever.
Halt and Catch Fire?
Yeah. No, Hunger Games. There it is.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Why did I say the sequel? I
Oh,
don't know.
Josh.
We were both in technology.
Josh Hutcherson.
Josh Hutcherson, thank
Yeah.
you.
I
Right,
guess
it's
Tron
good.
was kind of like, I mean, that wasn't beating a game to get into it, but being inside of a game, more or less, right?
Right, video game stuff.
Yeah.
But Future Man was just the guy beat it, so then two people show up and are like, now they're a team of three.
Okay.
But I can't remember what else they do.
Right.
Theirs is more time travel-y.
Also, the practical effects in this movie are so fucking good.
Yeah.
The head getting melted.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
When what's his face is threatening the Starfleet, and then the beta bot, like the skin
the
breathing
skin
against
breathing,
its
yeah.
skeleton.
Or when he gets shot and the green stuff. comes
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
So
But I never
good.
had any. When that first comes up, I wasn't really sure what. I figured the dog was under that blanket.
Yeah.
the dog with those huge balls that you get to see before anybody even talks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the movie, it's
Yeah, he rolls off that step balls first.
Yeah.
almost as if that's what he
caused
didn't roll. He fell. The balls,
Took him off.
Just dragged him down.
right? They shifted, and the weight pulled him down.
The centrifugal force.
Then I saw the thing, didn't know what that was. Like they leave a lot. They don't over-explain things to the
Yeah.
point where there's a couple of things that could have been
One
explained.
time they did. When he is being introduced to the controls of the ship,
Oh, yeah.
and they're going through step by step of how to operate it. It's like, we know he just beat the game,
It's the joysticks
and he
from the
knows
game.
this.
Yeah.
We don't have to go through all of this. Also, if you're going to do that, give me a little bit of music. Otherwise, this is just an instructional video.
Right.
School. I don't need it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, at least Dagobah, you meet Yoda, but I don't need the rest of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't believe you.
I also didn't.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
yeah.
there's no amount of watching this guy train where I'm like, okay, I buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like again,
I'm already in. I'm
he's-
halfway through the movie.
this thing you're showing us is the premise we have been sold.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, if all he was explaining was like, hey, the screen in front of you is going to be showing you which direction you want to shoot.
Yeah.
So that will physically turn you and turn the where you can see behind the ship. and
Right.
shoot.
What would have been a cooler thing to happen is if he gets behind the screen, he explains that, and then guy's like, well, how do I work this? And he goes, you just played. It's the same controls as the game.
Right.
Just do what you did in the game.
Yeah, that explains that. That gets the information to the audience that the audience needs as to why he knows how to work this.
Right.
Right. We already know that.
So the guy that was attacking was the leader's son.
Yeah.
Was his motivation for attacking ever explained?
He just wants to rule.
Right, he just wants to
Yeah.
rule.
Just power. Just
Yeah.
power grab.
I feel like he probably gave the krill. What were whatever the bad guys were? The fucking weird.
The red guys.
The ones who were like some
Yeah.
of them were plugged into the ship, I guess, and some
Yeah.
of them were free to roam. But it felt like they. I mean, I guess I'm kind of coloring in what they didn't, but it felt like they must have got him to give them like the way to attack, or like I can find out if there's spies.
Mm-hmm.
And then they clearly were just using him to get in, and then they were like, "Oh, we're gonna like fucking kill this dude as
Yeah.
soon as we're done with him."
Right.
They hated him from the beginning.
Yeah, yeah.
It was the it turned in, there was a couple of scenes from Crimson Tide mixed in.
Yeah,
where they
dude.
had to oust the commander.
Yeah.
Then they just arrest him. And then basically do what he was gonna do.
yeah. That guy, he showed up to set ready to chew the scenery.
Oh
though.
yeah, he was hungry.
I mean, even when he was just the hologram, which was like very like Wizard of Ozzy kind
yeah.
of.
Yeah. Yeah.
He like kind of injected a lot of energy into the movie that maybe kind of needed it. Like everyone was kind of so calm. Even the main character, he's just like, "What's going on?"
Yeah.
Right? It's hard to this movie, the fact that he never says fuck is a little Also the fact that the whole neighborhood showed up because he was going to beat the game.
Oh yeah, we talked
That
about
has
that.
some
There was, it was like a very very Frank Capra community
Yeah.
where it's like everybody knows each other. Like that's Hank the barber. That's blah blah blah. It was kind of cute. I mean, it makes no sense in the movie.
Makes no sense.
But
Why would-
it is cute as hell.
The adults.
Yeah.
All the adults
yeah,
gathered
yeah.
around.
Not only
The old
adults,
guys
but
playing
like
poker.
old people.
Yeah,
Old
grandparents.
People who lived through the Dust Bowl in World War II are like, "Oh, he's beating a game.
You could have said
run over there."
the record.
Yeah.
Who gives a shit?
Who gives a shit?
It's like in Rad how the town was like, the conflict wasn't that somebody was against bike racing or whatever. It was just
Right.
how they did it or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Like in real life, every one of those old people just seeing a video game would be like rotting these kids' brains.
yeah, exactly. But I mean, also when you were citing the movies that were also in the top 10, Karate Kid also famously has that line that the Sklar brothers, I think, have a joke about, where it's like, he's like, Have you heard about the karate tournament? And someone's like, who hasn't? Like the whole Valley of California is like, dude, the fucking karate tournament.
Yeah, I love that they set this up to be like, this video game is the only form of entertainment within like 1,000 miles.
Yeah.
And the only way anybody gets to enjoy it is to watch someone else do it.
Right.
Right, he's the only one good at it.
Yeah.
His little brother played a little bit.
And
Little
sucked
brother
at it.
Not as good.
was a great character.
Little brother was a great character.
But
What
also,
the shit?
if he broke the record, and breaking the record is what gets you to be a starfighter,
Then
Then
the,
the guy
then who-
before.
then the,
what happened to
the
the
second
guy who-
person. The second person.
right? Whose
Maybe that
record did he
was-
break, and where's that person?
maybe
Right.
that was factory installed.
Oh, could have been. I
'Cause
think
maybe that was that the only of those games on Earth?
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So that was
I
the only
think
one.
what it was
I thought
more
he had to
than that.
market it and sell it at Christmas or whatever.
I mean, that
That's true.
I remember. Oh, see, I also have a memory of him saying that was meant for Vegas.
Yeah, he does say that was
Right.
it was a miracle because it wasn't even supposed to go there.
Right.
He wasn't supposed to go to Earth at all. And then that game was supposed to be put in Vegas.
Could have been a very different movie if that kid came from Vegas.
Yeah.
He joins the bad guys. Fuck it. House money always wins.
Right? It's just some coked out Sonny Crockett motherfucker with a blazer over a t-shirt, sleeves pushed up. I'm the fucking Starfighter, yo.
They're like, how do you get the high score? I was blackout drunk the whole time.
No idea.
He's just taking fucking key bumps before every battle.
Krieg, buy me some time, man.
You guys, how do you guys party up here? It's the only way I'm good at this is if I'm partying.
Chicks are bald up here, huh?
Right? Which one of these Miller Fillmores do I get a fuck? It was a whole fucking Miller Fillmore. Everybody had that haircut.
That was it was a wild choice where they're like, no, they all have the same haircut.
They all look like Larry David.
They look like like they had hair going forward from the
like
side, so
forward.
it looked like they were cats or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was really strange.
Yeah, it was bad. They were not. It was an unfortunate look for the whole
For
group,
the entire
for the entire planet of those people.
But they also like the aliens, like the designs that they did were so different than I would assume it would be very hard to not make that anything that resembles a Star Wars character.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, because like the tentacle guy whose foot he steps on and the assassin that comes for him both look like the fucking It's a Trap guy.
Oh, Akbar?
Akbar.
Oh,
yeah.
they got
The guy that
eyes
came
flattened.
from his head was turned 90 degrees.
Did you
and he had
guys-
more eyes.
Did you guys see he
A lot
had
of
special
multi-eye.
binoculars that are like extra wide?
Yeah.
Perfect.
I liked all the background actors, like just like turning knobs and stuff.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
I was having a good time watching all of them.
Background actors are so much fun to watch.
Yeah.
They're always
just
doing
like,
the most
bleep, bloop.
ridiculous shit.
There's a scene where he walks over to this tube with lights and just kind of twists a couple of things. I'm like, what are you doing?
Oh, yeah. What was
Well,
also
yeah. I mean,
unclear
there's
is-
no way you would know. You're not certified for that
That's
board.
true.
Yeah.
I didn't get the high score.
Well, that was like also when the gun star ran out of energy. And
Power,
he was like, ah, shit, let me just plug in like my picture frame.
Yeah.
And then it was like, nah, we can do that super crazy thing where it spins around and shoots in every direction.
Yeah, like the Doom Blossom.
yeah,
Right,
Right.
yeah.
That and the way that was presented
Death
was like
Blossom?
Death Blossom.
this is a only as a last resort, whatever. But then it's just
The
we
first
spin
resort.
and shoot.
Yeah.
It's just a spin and shoot.
That's basically the equivalent of a kid running into a fight swinging his arms.
Right.
Right. They make it sound like it's some sort of like nuclear option.
It's the Omega 13.
Like, we're
Yeah.
gonna die if we press this button.
Yeah.
Right, but it turns out you press that button and their nuclear option is a second gun.
Yeah.
So now you have two. Be careful. You could fucking kill everybody.
Also shockingly accurate.
yeah.
It was also like a big panel for like a one button.
Yeah. You had to switch on a lot for that button
Like,
too.
it's a
And why wasn't that button on the game?
Yeah.
true.
It's like
Because
a
it was
special
new.
meter
Because it was
that
the
you-
new one.
Yeah, that's
the,
true.
It was the
right,
new
the
ship.
update.
Plus, they never got into like Centauri. Did he have like some kind of slave labor situation to like build the console games?
Right, and the guy on the bounty hunter guy that came to Earth, he seemed like he could, like if he touched somebody, he could take their look,
Right.
Uh-huh.
but not forever.
Right.
Right.
Because like the first guy goes away, now he looks like the alien again. Then he has to get the cop to look like the cop.
Well,
Yeah.
I always assumed that the game somehow was able to recognize that he was a bounty hunter.
Oh, that
Because
makes
when
sense.
he's standing in front of it, and then the game kind of takes away the.
Oh, so the game is what knocked him out of that first one.
yeah, I think so.
So as long as Centauri doesn't get too close to the game, that's why he could still look like that human.
Yeah, I
But
guess-
also the weird Centauri just he takes a cloth and he's able to like wax on, wax off his disguise.
yeah, which is like hair, eyes,
Hair
a nose, a
the
mouth.
whole thing.
Totally different size.
Yep. But like when he's driving in the first place, he has to take his eyes out. and then wipe his face to get into his
Yeah.
skin. But then later on, when he's fully alien, just wipes it right back on.
Yeah. Which was only like you're like, why didn't he just show up as Centauri? Like
Yeah.
he knew he was gonna meet him. But I mean, I guess it's all just to show the effect again. But
Yeah.
that guy, Robert Preston or whatever, he was great.
He was great.
Yeah.
Super fun character.
He kind of reminded me of the dad in Gremlins.
Oh,
A little
yeah.
bit, you know?
Yeah.
There's just a lot of people in this movie, characters in this movie, I would like to know more about.
Right.
Yeah.
And that is good and bad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, totally.
Like they service the plot really well, but also, yeah, we don't get the chance to give a shit about a lot of these people because they're
Right.
moving along at such a fast pace.
Yeah.
Is the salesmanship of Centauri, is that a trait of his planet or a personal trait? We don't I would love to know more about his
Are
like
they
his
all-
species or whatever.
I think it is a personality trait because there's a very quick throwaway line where was it Alec? Main character. He mentions being brought there by Centauri, and then the response is like, "Oh, that fucking Centauri."
Oh,
Right?
yeah. He's always up to something.
He's always
or-
up to something. Yeah.
Which that would be funny if there was just like a planet full of flim flam, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Just con artist.
Just all selling each other bullshit.
Yeah.
Right? Where did he come from? Why did he decide this is what he looks like as a human?
Yeah.
Right.
How do you pick this look?
He'd
It's
kill
all
it.
of that I think is like I would be interested in that.
Yeah. 100%.
He was just that dude was always selling too, by the way. Like when you think that he's dying in the car, he's
Yeah.
still selling.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Now that you say it, I can't remember if he's still alive or not.
He comes
Because
back.
there was a couple of fake outs. with
yeah.
him.
Yeah.
In the end, he is alive.
He is alive in the very end. You just don't, because he's there at
He's
you
like-
have to stay and rebuild Starfleet.
right,
Right?
at the very
so
end.
the
says
starfighters die. This kid's the last starfighter. Then he goes back with Centauri and
Back
then meets up with
home.
Greg. Like when the
Oh,
second
yeah,
time
yeah,
back,
yeah.
when he
Yeah.
decides to actually do it, that control center he goes to doesn't seem to be significantly less populated than the first time.
No. Like, they blew up the middle, but we still got the east and the west. wings.
Yeah.
Right? So who like
So
they-
no one else
they
was like
just
taking a
killed
shit.
the starfighters.
Yeah.
All the rest of them were having a meeting.
Yeah.
And they killed him with like, it looked like they just sent out debris.
Yeah.
Well, that's the other thing.
And their
Like,
defensive thing was just one guy's desk.
yeah.
Like blow up one guy's desk and like, fuck, we didn't even put another panel in there.
Right, a row of things that were those ships, or was that the thing that held the
Frontier.
the frontier?
They don't really say what it is.
Like a
I always
gate?
thought it was like a wall. Yeah, like a wall that keeps them out or something.
Right.
Because to
it-
get in, they had that little thing.
It reminded me of the mines in Galaxy Quest.
Yeah.
Oh,
minefield.
yeah.
But it was just two rows.
It was just one row.
yeah.
Well, it was one row, but there was like two things, either on like they were on top or side by side or whatever. But
Oh, right,
like
right.
large gaps.
right, but not. It's not like it surrounded the planet.
Yeah.
Right. It was just a big.
So how was that keeping them out? It didn't even seem like, even when they showed it to us, it didn't seem like that they were keeping anything out.
Right.
Maybe they're keeping
Either
us
way.
in.
It just seemed like you could come and go no matter what.
Yeah,
Like, they were
that's-
kind of all like the bad guys were like around it,
Uh-huh.
so nothing was.
Right.
Or if
There
that
was
was
no clear thing they couldn't cross.
yeah, like if that was around the planet that
Yeah.
they were on, that would make sense.
a whole big
Yeah.
A
yeah.
Dyson sphere, basically.
yeah.
Also, I think this movie contains probably the world's most patient girlfriend.
Oh my
Yes.
god.
Just at every turn, she's like, I guess he's moaning in bed.
I also love. Oh wait, never mind. Never mind. There was a point that I thought she was making and was referencing something else. That yeah. Anyway, I'll cut that out.
The beta guy playing, so they just made him to look like him, and he knew enough to know like his brother's name and stuff, but not enough to know literally anything else about being a person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that was poorly thought out. He should have just learned the phrase, "I've lost my voice."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you might be able to pull that off for a couple days.
Yeah.
I like when they're in the back of the truck and everybody's laughing at something. Just laughing, carrying on, and he's like, I don't get it. I feel like that quite often where you're like, what is everybody laughing about? Where it's like, what was the joke?
Right,
They're in the
right.
back of a truck. It's hard to hear each other.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I've definitely had that where it's like, it's not even that I heard everything and that I don't think it's funny. It's that I missed some key
Yeah.
2-second window
Yeah.
where something was established, and now the whole time you're like, how did this start?
Right? The word I didn't understand is the only word I needed.
Yeah, like, oh no.
That was a name. Oh shit.
Oh, hammering
Right?
next door, apparently.
Well, it's a good time.
Yeah.
We did it. The Last Starfighter. Let's find out what the Raz thinks. Last Starfighter. What's up, Raz? Now we're finally talking about the Last Starfighter. Had you seen this movie before? I had not seen this movie before.
Yeah, I've seen it.
I liked it. I thought
I've
it was
seen it.
weird and cool, and it's strange how bad computer graphics from 84 are more interesting than bad computer graphics from 96.
It's right. I mean, look, they're still bad, but yes. I mean, it is. I'd rather see bad things that we like. Exactly like you said. I'd rather see bad graphics that were cool at the time than see bad graphics when they're just bad. You know?
I mean, any bad graphics after Jurassic Park is like an offense.
Right.
We know you could
absolutely.
do better. You just didn't.
Right, dude. 1000%. It's absolutely.
I can't believe I never saw it. Like, this movie was a lot of fun, and it's definitely going to get into the like putting it on to fall asleep rotation.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't great. It's not great. It's a fun idea. You know, it's kind of like Ender's Game where they're, but a precursor to it in the sense of they were, it's a video game calling card. Like, I mean, nothing made sense. The guy from The Music Man all of a sudden is like, he's a salesman and he knows all these contemporary references and about the political systems in small town America. And he's like, oh, this should have gone to Vegas. Like, guy, you're sending, why just Vegas? Why not New York or Los Angeles? Like,
Right? Why Vegas at all? Why would you pick Vegas?
Right. He's like, oh, that somebody bought that, and so the shipment, like, what? You made these arcades. Did the arcades look all the same in every other galaxy or alien?
Dude, I never even thought about it, but not only why would they pick Vegas? Why would they pick America?
Right.
Like, if you want somebody that's
100%.
really good at video games in 84, you should put it in Japan.
Right. Absolutely. It doesn't so all of that is, and if you got a flying spaceship, why are you still driving down the road and driving fast down the road and things like that?
Right.
And it's like, oh, one time it's a surprise. We'll do a surprise. It's just, it was like, it was, and then he took his mask off. Why are you taking your mask off? Like, and then you put it back on. Like, it's just,
Yeah, is it a mask? I thought he morphed, but then he did that, and then he.
right.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
And then he napped, and then come on.
There's definitely holes, but this is. I watched this movie knowing it was made for 10-year-olds, and it's just.
Right.
If I got to see this at the time, I would have loved it, and I don't know why.
Right.
I
mean,
didn't
look,
see it.
the beta thing was fun, where he had a robot impersonator to just add some humor and other elements to the story, but and like, he's the last one. Like, so were those bad guys trying to find all the other brothers? Like, what was that like? They went to all the other home planets. Were they trying to spy on them all over there?
Yeah, no idea. There's a lot of this movie either should have been 20 minutes longer or had 2 sequels.
Right. Well, who knows? Maybe they tried to, they very well could have tried to make a sequel.
That's a good point.
Who knows?
As far as so where would you put, like, Do you think you'll ever watch this movie again on purpose?
No, I mean, Last Starfighter. Yes, at some point.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like I watched it 5 years ago to revisit it, maybe, because it is one of those movies where our generation talks about it a lot. And then it's like, hold on, let me revisit, let me see what this was, or it's something to put on like as a second screen type of a thing.
Yeah, yeah. It's the perfect kind of movie to have muted in a hipster bar.
Right, absolutely,
And that's
absolutely.
and that's there's a type of movie for that. And this is that. It's not a dig. It's great. It's the kind of movie that you could see at the side of your eye and be like, oh nice. It like gives you a nice nostalgic like feeling, even if you don't watch it or have to hear it.
Right, right. It's it's also one of those movies where it's like a small town. Like there was always like kind of like we like Tremors almost, like
Yeah.
we talked about, where it's just like this small rural anywhere America almost. They got a Silver Lake, they got, uh RV park, like it's just this blue collar kind of town, and this poor kid who spends his quarters trying to get a high score, is
Right. And they have enough they have so little to do in that town that everybody came out to watch him beat that score.
watch him beat the score.
I love it when they make a
Absolutely.
movie like that or when they make that a movie that like invents a small town and you don't really, then you can make that town whatever you want and it doesn't have to follow.
Right.
Like that town is as much science fiction as the rest of the movie or
Right.
fantasy, I guess. Like
Absolutely.
it's more of a fantasy. And I think that helps movies like this because if it was just a guy if this was a thing he did outside the 7-Eleven in Echo Park or whatever, it'd be harder to buy.
Right.
But because
Right.
it's some unnamed town somewhere in California, I think it helps.
It's right.
You can
Right.
invent
I mean,
the
it's
town
'cause it's-
dynamics. You don't have pre-existing knowledge of
Right.
town dynamics, so you can do stuff like that. I think that's fun. That's one of the reasons why that's one of the things I really liked about the movie and that will get me to go back to it is that fake town. Same as Tremors
Right.
and same as I mean even the Blob, like that wasn't a real town. Like some of these other movies we've seen, Arachnophobia, these aren't real towns. They invent them so they can create the scenario
Right.
essentially from the ground up, create the dynamic and the relationships, and I think those are fun. I guess I just like pretend towns better than real ones.
Right. I mean, well, because it's like that's the beauty of it, because you can make any, like you said, like it can be anything. You make the rules. Any kind of town, you can make the rules.
Right.
Right. That's what's awesome about it. Is like Johnny Nobody Town, and guess what? There's a giant chocolate factory in the middle.
Right.
Do you know what I mean, like
How now this might be too hard a question but I just thought of it and I don't even have my own answer, but if there was a game that if you got the high score and got to like and found out it was real or whatever, you got pulled into it, what game would it be? And what game do you think you could get the high score on?
Mario Kart.
Oh man, so you win Mario Kart and they pull you in and now you're the last
Maybe.
star driver.
Maybe Mario Kart. That's a good question. Mega Man 2, maybe.
Then you win and then Mega Man comes and gets you. You get to put on that
He
outfit.
comes and gets me, and I got to put on the outfit. Maybe not.
That'd be fun.
Maybe. I mean, here's the deal. Not at my age. At my age, it's got to be a game that requires sitting. So
Yes.
maybe Mario Kart.
Right.
I'm not gonna be running around and jumping over fucking spikes.
Right. I'll be M in GoldenEye. I'm not gonna be Bond. I'll be the one sitting at the desk telling you where to go. Well, all right, man.
Funny.
That's Starfighter. That's how you want to sign this one off?
I don't know. Let's be good to yourselves. Go watch The Music Man. The Music Man is a good movie. If you want to watch a a movie with that guy who was the driver, the taxi driver. Go watch Music Man because he's talks just like that in the Music Man.
Yeah, or the
like this
monorail
old-
episode of The Simpsons.
Right. Exactly.
I mean,
that.
those
It's just
guys
this-
are both based on that Music Man guy.
right.
I have a sign up for this. Find an arcade. Find some kid that's racking up the score and go cheer him on. See what happens.
Yeah.
see if
go
that's
find
see
an
if that's
arcade.
met with enthusiasm or people being like, "Who's this weirdo?" Just find out. Let us know.
Right. Go to an arcade and go stand behind some young kid and cheer him on and see how fast you get kicked out.
Right? It'll be fun. Let us know. Email us. Put it in the comments. All right, that's Last Starfighter, man. We'll see you next week, man. Take care. Okay. Well, that's the Last Starfighter. What's our next movie, Randy?
Our next movie is fucking shit. Hang on.
I haven't seen that.
Starfighter after next.
Well, let's go to. You got anything to plug? This comes out in November.
This will be, I think, the last week of November.
Right? Plug your December. Anything in December?
Yeah, I'm in Gainesville on December 5th and St. Augustine on December 7th.
Florida.
Yeah.
Go see some shows.
In
Gainesville.
Maui, December 18th.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that's right. You go to Hawaii for the holidays.
Mm-hmm.
See family. He's got family.
Yep.
This guy's got fucking family.
In Hawaii.
Another Toscani family reunion.
Exactly.
Thanks.
Let's do plugs and then I'll say the movie.
Oh, just Love Hate Laugh Show.
And then Unlock This in Any Time Now if you got kids. And then Ghost and Hose, What's More Metal, and It's Nice to Be Nice with Sean Jordan. Our next movie is going to be the Joe Dante classic, Small Soldiers.
Oh, hell yeah. Small Soldiers.
That's a
Small
great
Soldiers.
It's very exciting.
With, should we say the guest?
Sure.
Kirsten Dunst.
With Kirsten Dunst.
Dang.
With LA comic Bruce Gray.
Fantastic. All right, so we'll see you next time for what Randall just said. Meeting adjourned.